Little in your hands become more than enough in God's hands. Y'all remember the story of Jesus feeding the 5,000, right? We're going to be in the book of John, chapter 6, 5 to 13. All right, boom. Jesus saw a great crowd coming towards him. He says to one of his disciples, Philip, where should we buy bread for these people to eat? The funny thing is, Jesus already knew what he was going to do before he even asked him the question. It was a test. Basically, to answer the question, Philip said, it's going to take half a year's worth of wages to buy enough for everyone to just get one bite. So he pretty much was saying, it ain't happening. So another one of Jesus' disciples brought forth a boy with 5 small barley loaves and 2 small fish and asked, how far will they go among so many? And Jesus said, how do people sit down? And I tell you, let me just stop right there very quick. Jesus wanted their posture before their provision. You notice how Jesus wasn't arguing back and forth. He asked for obedience before revealing the miracle. Sitting down was an act of trust. They had to believe something was coming even though there was no evidence yet. Sometimes we just need to get ourselves in position before he answers our prayer. Now, what are you doing to get in position? He teaches us that faith isn't about having all the answers. It's about trusting the one who does. So here we go. It says that Jesus then took the loaves, gave thanks, and distributed to those who were seated. To those who were seated. To those who were seated, as much as they wanted. Now I tell you, I hate to be the one that was standing, but those who obeyed received. So how many of us are still standing? Still not trusting God? Still standing on your own word, but not God's word? We just need to sit down sometimes and get in position. Next, after everyone had enough to eat, Jesus said, gather the pieces that are left over. Let nothing be wasted. They went from having it impossible to be able to feed everyone so much as one bite to eat, to having however much they wanted and still having leftovers. Like I said before, having a little in your hand becomes more than enough in God's hands. A boy offered his small lunch and Jesus used it to feed thousands. Sometimes what you have don't seem like much. Your time, your energy, your resources, but when you offer it to God, he multiplies it beyond what you can imagine. Don't hold back things you think is small. God can do big things, I tell you. Sometimes we think we have to fix everything before we come to God. But the boy didn't wait till he had enough food for the crowd. He just brought what he had. He's not asking you to have it all together. He's asking you to trust him with what you've got. When you give God your little, he shows that he's more than enough. Keep showing up. Keep offering what you have, and he'll take care of the rest.